surprise, yeah. Paradise, paradise.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For any of you who are new, my name is Becca Dang. On here I love to talk about things like makeup, fashion, luxury, my lifestyle. So if you are interested in any of those topics, then please consider subscribing and clicking the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Today we are doing the Ana Luisa review. Some time ago I did buy Ana Luisa jewelry. I spent approximately $300 to $400. So overall I would say the results are not good. Although a lot of the fashion YouTubers that I love, Lou from the account Just Sweet Lou, Karis from LV Lover CC, Isabel from the account Isabel Styles, Mel in Melbourne. They have done sponsorships for Ana Luisa jewelry. Some of them have even collabed. Those fashion YouTubers that I love so much have, raved about them, done sponsorships, designed their own jewelry. I was very influenced to go out and buy some. And also I saw very good reviews. I saw a lot of good reviews, and so I definitely wanted to jump on that wagon and see what Ana Luisa jewelry was all about. I did buy several items, but I want to go over the items that I bought and that I do not approve of. Also, I wanted to talk about how Ana Luisa does sustainable jewelry, so they do recycle the metals. With that being said, I'm not sure what the process is in recycling metals. I believe you just collect a lot of recycled jewelry and then perhaps you melt that down and then you turn it into your own jewelry. Because it is a lot of recycled metal, if perhaps there's a lot of metal alloys, that's definitely something to consider, as I will explain it later on why I talk about that. The first piece of jewelry that I bought from Ana Luisa was the Miche necklace. It was this very beautiful Cuban chain and it came with the green pendant. It is actually brass with 14 karat gold plating. The claw, the little lobster claw, actually broke on me. What happened was that the lobster claw on this, like, it used to close like this, and then somehow it just didn't close. Like, the little claw part sunk into like the main, I don't know, compartment, and now whenever you pull this little latch right here, it just stays like this with a gap, and then the other ring that helps close it just falls out. I don't like that because I literally had it for just like, I think it was 35 days. I'm very tedious about my jewelry, and I make sure that I follow the instructions. So whenever the instructions say, don't get perfumes on it, don't get oils, don't do anything abrasive that's gonna cause the gold plating to wear, don't shower with it, don't work out with it, I don't do any of that. I follow the instructions. I went online to look at their return policy, and they only have a 30-day return policy. You can't, once that happens, you can't return the jewelry. It's already too late for me to try to return anything. In the meantime, what I've done to wear my pendant is I did put my little green pendant on this other chain, and I've been wearing it, but I very much love this necklace, the Miche necklace with the green pendant, and I would like to wear it together. So I will be buying a jewelry repair kit so that I can get it repaired. So let's go ahead and get into the second item. The second item that I bought was the cruise earrings. I believe it's vintage style, and I loved it so much because it has, of course, this beautiful gold bar with etching on the border. Then in the center you have an engraved star, and right in the center of the engraved star you have a diamond or a rhinestone or zirconium, whatever they put on there. What I didn't like about this was that the metal right here on this side is because you have to force it down and pull apart, the metal on this side is starting to like bend more and more, to where now whenever you try to close it, it can't latch into this other side because it's pushed so far down, it kind of just misses the latching. I don't like that style. One thing I also don't like is that here on the etching, on the little plating down here, it looks like it's already kind of rusting, or maybe the gold plating is fading. And I only wore these once, and it was after the 30-day mark, so of course I'm not able to return these either. I don't like this earring. Now, of course, the look of it is very beautiful, but of course, like how I said, on the etching right here, the gold plating is already coming off, or it might be rust. And I was thinking that it might be rust because of how they recycle the metals, and that's where the metal alloys come into play. Whenever you're just, you know, gathering and recycling jewelry, you may be getting some jewelry that have other metal alloys, and then perhaps when they melt it down and they recreate the jewelry, those metal alloys are getting into the jewelry. So let's go ahead and move on to the next piece of jewelry. The next one that I bought was the safety pin that they have. I thought that this was just so beautiful because it of course is the safety pin, and then right here on the head of the safety pin it has the zirconium jewels, or the rhinestones. How it opens is you kind of just push this and it comes out of the safety pin like how a safety pin is. I thought this was so gorgeous. On the website, this is vermeil jewelry, so it is sterling silver with the gold plating on there. I only wore it once, you guys, and already where my earlobe was, it has such bad fading on there. And then you can see the gold fading all on the sides right here, and I just don't like that because I only wore it one time. Why is it doing that already? You know, it kind of just upsets me that it's doing that already, but again, it is past the point where I can return it, so I will not be returning it. It is just not a good experience. I would rather buy my jewelry on Saks.com. I would rather pay the higher price. For example, my Adriana Orsini jewelry, I love that brand so much. She sells exclusively at Saks. I bought some earrings from her for $100. They are sterling silver with 18 karat gold plating. I've worn them so many times, day after day after day. For greater than a year, I've had those earrings and they have not faded. Of course, they do have the scratches, but that is normal from when you wear jewelry. I may just throw the earrings inside the jewelry box and they get scratched up with the other metals. That is normal. That is okay because that is something that I feel that I've done. But even with like oils getting on it, perfume getting on it, even if it gets wet, the gold plating has not faded at all. Still is beautiful, shiny, still lusters. I very much love that, and I would rather pay just a little bit more because, you know, Ana Luisa jewelry is kind of expensive. Like my Miche necklace was like almost $100. You know, some of the other earrings that I got were like $60. I would rather pay $100 and be able to wear my jewelry without it, you know, losing the beautiful gold plating on there. That is my thought on that. I don't really want this to persuade anybody to not buy Ana Luisa jewelry. because overall I would say that the company is good. There are a lot of people who buy her jewelry, and you know, this doesn't happen to them, and there are so many good reviews. It's just with every company you are gonna have customers that have a really good experience and customers that have a very bad experience. Each customer should have their own customer experience. So if you have been considering getting jewelry from Ana Luisa, then by all means go for it. This is just my experience with the company. Now, I won't be buying any more jewelry from them. There are some jewelry items that I bought from them that are actually doing very well. So my croissant earrings, these that I have on, these are doing very well. They don't have any fading, and these are brass with 14 karat gold plating. So these I loved so much. And of course the pieces that don't have any defects, I'm going to of course wear those because hey, they're still good. So yeah, I will be keeping these. And then I did buy one of their vintage sets. It came with 2 vintage chains, and those are still good. There are no defects on there. I don't see any wear on the plating or anything like that, and I actually have worn those several times. I will just be keeping the things that I have right now until I see that maybe the brand has changed their process in making the jewelry. Maybe they do other things that can ensure like the gold plating is going to stay on there more. Then I will probably buy the jewelry again. We're not sure, we'll see. Just right now I don't have a good experience. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, this review, then give it a thumbs up. On Instagram, my name is Becca Ding. I would love to have you follow me on there, and I hope everybody has a great rest of the week.